This morning I want to share with you it's actually two passages. It's a parable that Jesus shared with his disciples that help to explain something of what it means to be a follower of Jesus. We find them in the book of Matthew, chapter 13. And it says there, "The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field, which a man found and he covered it up. Then in his joy he goes and sells all that he has, and he buys that field." Jesus went on and said again, "The kingdom of heaven is like a merchant in search of fine pearls, who, on finding one pearl of great value, went and sold all that he had and bought it." Well, much of Ipswich has grown up based on the search of that hidden treasure. And for the treasure for around Ipswich was coal. And we see that in all the coal mines that were dug down into the ground around Ipswich, and the ones where the ground was dug away. I'm at the back of Swanbank at the moment, where some of those coal mines still exist. But they exist because somebody, upon digging up the ground, found something of great worth, something that people wanted, something that people needed, that being the coal. But when they dug up that first coal and they found that there was this great resource, obviously they've built up businesses and things like that to be able to get to that treasure. They've spent all that they had in order to gain the ability to get even more. For Christians, we have discovered that treasure. We find that treasure in Jesus. We find that treasure in the gospel message. But the gospel message demands of us to give all that we have. Jesus expects us to give of our lives for him. But it's worth it, because what we get back in return is so much more than what we've ever given up. Jesus says that those who lose their lives for his sake will gain it back. And so there's no fear in giving of our lives for Jesus, because like these mines, they keep producing and producing and giving, and we gain so much from it. And not only do we gain, but the people around us gain as well. Society should gain because of what we have in Jesus. A faith that is found and then buried back in the ground and then left and hidden away from the world is of no value. We're to use it. We're to dig it up again, to give all that we have in order to keep on giving it. Jesus demands nothing less because he gave nothing less. He gave of his life. He gave of everything in order that we may gain eternal life. As you drive around Ipswich and see these coal mines, be reminded of what has been given for you. And if you just dig it up, what you can find in him.